Now I'm going to go over my bigger eyeshadow palettes that are cruelty-free. So this one is called, it's the brand Black Radiance, and it's called Eye Appeal Shadow Collection. So it's highlight, color defined, emphasize, and you can see that it's cruelty. Some of them do not have their bunnies on them, and some of them do, I've noticed, but I did go and check that, you know, they were, the ones that didn't have their bunnies on it were PETA approved or whatever. So I'm not sure why some of them have the bunnies and some of them don't, but I did check to make sure that they were on the different list. Maybe some of them are not vegan, it might be the same. So this is what they look like on my hand and compared to the colors. The dark colors did come out very pigmented, like you would, as they should. Let's see. That one came out probably the best out of all of them. Like, it was just, the purple one, I wish it would have came out more intense. I don't know if the palette necessarily looks good on my complexion. I don't know. Now I'm gonna try the little brush thing that comes with it. Never mind, I don't know where it went, so I'm not gonna try it. It didn't look like it would really apply very well anyways. This is another one. It's Bright's Ultimate NYX. And it doesn't have its bunny, but again, you on the other NYX products and when you go on there, it is bunny approved, cruelty free. So I don't know what's going on. So I went left to right, and these are the top 8 right here on me, swatched on me. The thing about this palette is, let's see if you could tell. In some of these areas, you don't want to swatch. Like, you don't want to dip your finger. You don't want to take your finger, press it like that, and then rub it on you like going this way, or like take a brush and do that. You don't want to do that because you're losing your color when you do that. You have to take like a little brush and tap. You tap. You take like something like this, and then you just tap in the little parts you want it. And it can get brighter and brighter and brighter. So I kind of try to, like you see with this purple, that's where I just tapped, and it could get brighter than that. It's buildable. And then if you take and, like I said, you smear it, you're going to lose a lot of the pigment. But these are, they have the ability to be very neon and pigmented. And this like palette kind of reminds me of like different Huda neons put into this one palette. I love all the pinks. Like, the pinks and the purples are what I like the most. And I'm going to show you the next 8. Okay, so I just did these 8 on bottom, which starts with the blue. Let's see if I can get in. So the only one I had problems with getting out was this green one. As you can see right here, it just It's the only one that didn't come out quite as bright and wasn't as buildable as the other ones. I think this palette is, this palette is actually one of my favorite palettes. It probably is my favorite palette out of the entire, I mean, you just, out of all my palettes, this is probably my favorite. You just get all these colors. It's not very expensive. Some of these colors have shimmers in it, like these. This, and this one. I'll post a picture at the end of this. Or I'll post a picture after this. That I have, I think I'm wearing these three, and then this in the corner of my eye. So you can kind of see what the palette looks like on some of the colors from it. So this next palette is the Profusion Glamour Color Collection. And it has lots of pretty shiny colors in it. So this is what it looks like when all of them are completely swatched. Let's see. It has some really pretty colors, particularly the purples and the pinks. They remind me of and these blues remind me of Aladdin, like jasmine kind of colors of her ball gowns and outfits. And the golds as well. These colors right there make good eyebrow highlighters. And it has some other ones. Out of all these colors, I think only like a handful of them were a bit hard to apply. But the rest of them were very pigmented. So this is replaced the NYX. This is my favorite out of all of my palettes. And then this third palette is Ace Beauty Grandoise palette. Let's see. Where did the thing go? I don't know where it went. So yeah. Going to swatch this one now. Okay, so some of these weren't very pigmented at all. Let's see the swatches. Let's see, I'll tell you where everything is. Okay, this one right here is this color. That was the one that wasn't very pigmented. This one was highly pigmented, and it was this one right here. This one right here was very pigmented, which is this one, Poppy. This one was semi-pigmented, which was the color Cinnamon. These are the shimmers on the right side. I like this one. This one would make a good brow bone. And that is the color Jasmine. And then this one, that one's okay. That was Myrtle. And then this one came out pretty bright. This Rose. And this last one, I kind of had a hard time getting the color on. And this is Primrose. So that's how that palette turns out. I don't know, it didn't really win me over. I like these two colors. I feel like I'd wear those. This to me looks like a lip color. This looks like a lip color, or a blusher. I don't know. This looks like a foundation. They don't really look like I don't know, they just don't remind me of like eyeshadow like what I think an eyeshadow palette should be.